Tervehdys kaikille. Jatkamme tänään varjostuksilla ja katsotaan tuleeko mitään muuta. Hello Tina.
Hello. Hi everybody. Okay, the usual, we're doing our drawings. So let's, in the morning I have to get up and do stretches and move my body. And when you're going to draw, you should be doing some exercises too. So small exercises I will give you. Stretch your hands, pull your hands in, stretch your hands, pull your hands in as tight as you can. And then relax and stretch out, 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 and in. And then relax, shake your hands out. This is a really important one. And I think I showed it before, but palm up, hand over. Then you're going to actually stretch your whole arm out, okay? And pull back gently. And then if you could actually see me, but if I show you me, I'll be upside down. Okay, so you're going to go this way out, bring it in, and then you're making a round motion. So you're going this way, okay? And this is really important. This stretches your whole arm. Then do the other side.
Okay, I translate a bit.
Okay.
Eli tuossa on se, että puristetaan kädet mahdollisimman kova nyrkki ja sitten vapautetaan tonne kauas. Sitten kovaa taas nyrkkiä ja sitten taas vapautetaan. Ja sitten tämä, kun käännetään tästä alaspäin, niin se tulee tänne koko käden pituudelta tuo venytys.
And shake your hands out.
Ja sitten ravistetaan.
Okay. Rub. You want to get the circulation going. Now, we have no muscles. There are no muscles in our hands. Our muscles are here. These are all tendons and ligaments. But that doesn't mean that they can't hurt or freeze up. Okay? Because sometimes your joints will lock up. So we got to keep everything flexible. And then this is just for fun. Okay. And then because we use keyboards a lot, this is not a problem anymore. Okay, so you're just getting your fingers to dance. So do about 10, and then 10 and 10, and you're set. Then shake out. Okay. Then you have to use your shoulders, get your shoulders moving, and let's start with the biggest circles. Remember, this stays locked up. This doesn't move. You want to lock this up, use your whole arm.
Eli muistetaan taas, että käsi pysyy lukossa, ettei käännetä sitä tolleen. Liike tulee olkapäästä.
Now you have to practice in both directions because I'm left-handed. This is my natural movement. This is my natural movement to move in. So I need to practice what is unnatural.
Eli molempiin suuntiin noita ympyröitä hyvä treenata.
And I end up with a flat spot. It's like sometimes it goes, and then you don't want that. You want it nice and even. Even your ellipses go in both directions. And these are, when you're doing these warm-ups, you're going to start seeing things. You just start making your cylinders. Maybe I love, I'm working on a frogfish right now. So you see fish, little animals.
Jälkeen siellä alkaa näkyä kaikki juttuja. I'm very, even this is just a warm-up page.
Uh-huh.
I'm very happy with this. I like it.
They are beautiful. Warm-up pages have inspired me to do so many things. We use them for cartoon characters all the time. So if you want to draw people, I did a little one before. So this is the time you get to relax as a human. You don't have to judge yourself. You don't have to judge anybody else. Nobody's bothering you.
Eli tää on hyvää omaa aikaa, kun sun ei tarvii tuomita itseäsi ja sun ei tarvii tuomita muita. Sä vaan annat kynän ja käden viedä.
This is a great time to relax and explore ideas. And then look and see if there's something that you like. So I'm going to do a little figure drawing. We'll just get right into a little bit of figure drawing. So I've got the head. With cartoons, we don't usually bother with the neck. Not when you're just learning how.
Eli tää on just hyvää aikaa tällaista kun tekee, niin se antaa sen mielen ideoida, tulla vapaasti sieltä, kun tekee kaikkea tällaista lämmittelymuotoja ja kaikkea. Et se ei ole niin vakavaa. Ja monesti näissä piirroshahmoissa, niin Tiina sanoi tuossa, että ei ole yleensä käytetä kaulaa hirveästi, että se on pää ja vartalo.
We'll play around with foreshortening a little bit. Now, see, I think these legs are too short. Okay, change them. Don't worry. Don't even erase. Just change things until you're happy with the way they look.
Ei tarvitse edes välttämättä kumittaa, kun voi vaan tehdä uusiksi, jos ei joku miellytä.
Now, while I'm drawing, I'm pressing pretty hard so you can see what's going on. If I'm actually working on something, I will use a very light line that you can barely see on camera, which doesn't help you at all. But
eli normaalisti kun piirretään niin paljon kevyempiä viivoja. Sen takia mullakin niin mä oon jättänyt aina yleensä nämä lyijykynähahmotelmat pois, koska ne ei näy tässä ruudulla ja mä hyppään sen hahmotteluvaiheen monesti taidestriimeissäni.
I'm planting my hand here because I definitely want this arch. So I can plant my hand and then I'm still using a radial movement. Oh, let me explain radial.
Yeah, I was just about to ask a radial movement.
Okay, we have a circle, and this is the center of the circle. This is the radius from the center to here. That's your radius. And so humans love to make circles. So if you take, I need more space. I have to turn this over. Oh, go ahead and number it. Number 1. Number 2. Okay. We're going to do some people now. So I can start from the center. And I'm going to go up this way and make my trapezoid. This is a longer trapezoid. This is the diaphragm. Here are the hips. The bottom of the torso. Now, if we're going to make arms, I'm not even going to bother with the head right now because I want to emphasize the radial movement. A radial movement is a circular movement. So if you stand and swing your arm around from your shoulder, you're going to see we can make perfect circles. You can try it on a big piece of paper or even on a lawn or in the snow. When people make snow angels, you're dealing with a radial movement. So this circle sets me up for everything. It's here. This measurement. This is just placement. We're going to get fancy. We'll make it look really good in a while.
Oh, so you just keep in mind this distance.
Yes.
Okei, eli tämä ympyrä on tässä nyt, kun tämä on kehon keskikohta, niin tämä on niin kuin meillä nyt se, miten
and then this is about the same here. This is about the same distance here. And a little shorter or a little bit longer. Men and women have different proportions. We know that. It's approximately 1, 2, 3. And then this is here and here. So if we take half of this measurement and make a square, we've got a neck. And then we take this measurement and we put an ellipse. We have a pretty good human.
Eli tästä puolet, niin se on niin kuin kaula. Ja sitten toi ellipsin muodossa.
Mm-hmm. Good. Don't be afraid to make, this is longer than you expect. So make the shoulder attach and then make this long enough. Your arms are a little bit short.
Thank you.
Little bit longer. Okay, and you can even put a shoulder joint. You can put a shoulder joint in, elbow, and then a wrist joint with circles. Okay. Okay. Now that we have the end of the torso, we can put in your hip joints, represented by circles. And then this is, it's like, how can I explain? 1.5 of these. So 1 and then a half again. So 1 head and a half. Or 1 of these and a half again. Okay. And then put in the knee. So 1 and a half.
The knees are in the 1.5, yes.
This is approximately 1. This is approximately 1. The hand, it's rather interesting. We'll do a whole thing on the hand in a little bit. This depending, basketball players are a different proportion than a meter 50 person. Okay. So
So
the length quite often changes not here but here in an athlete.
so this is 1.5.
And this is approximately 1.5. It can be even 2 heads high. Put in an ankle, and then to a trapezoid. And I lengthen this one a little bit. Okay, make this a little bit bigger. Then you've got the toes. And you have little ankle bones, one bigger, this is smaller, this one is bigger. I love doing these. I never get tired of doing these. So we started from the center, from the diaphragm, and we went both directions. You can start at the head. You can start at the feet. But for fun, let's start at the feet. Let me know when you're ready, okay? Am I on camera? Is this all?
Yep.
Okay. So, let me back up just a little bit. Give me some room. So let's start at the feet. Make a line.
Aloitetaan jaloista.
And then we're going to make a negative space. We're going to make a triangle.
Ehkä kolmio.
So let's make another line going across here. Don't worry about how long it is. And then we're going to divide this approximately in half.
Puoliväliin.
Put in some small circles. Come down and have it come together. This is the calf, the lower leg. Ankle and trapezoid for the feet. Okay, now we're not going to come straight up. We have hips. We have hips to consider. The thighs, these are some of the biggest muscles in the body. So we need the thighs. Now remember, this was 1.5. So we can, you figure, right around here. Approximation.
Eli tää oli 1,5 kertaa, niin se on joku tossa.
So this should be 1, and this is like 1.5.
Eli
Overlap
lantio.
with a circle. Overlap with another trapezoid. So trapezoid, circle, trapezoid. And here we are at the shoulders. Now, this is an interesting proportion coming up right now. This is going to be about the same size as this. And our elbows go to our waist. If I could stand up and show you, I would stand up and show you. But your elbow comes in at the waist.
Okei, eli tuohon tulee kyynärpää. Tuohon puoliväliin.
A wrist.
So, should this circle be... You have
They're overlapping. Everything is approximate, yeah? Because everybody is different. So
niin,
this...
Se on noin, koska joka
1, 2, 3. We can make this lower. We can keep it high. This and this are the same length right here. Elbow. This is 1/2. 1/2 of this measurement. And then stick a head on top. Now, how long do I make this? Just this measurement and this measurement should be about the same. And so is this measurement. Again, it's a radial movement. Now the hands are very interesting. Hands, if we have, okay, we're going to take this. And we've been working on this for a while now. Your hand is the size of your face from here to here.
Okei, eli kädet on kasvon kokoiset.
Try it on your own face and you will see that your hand will fit.
Niin on.
What do you mean, no?
No, I mean, yeah,
you.
it is. Yeah, it is. I tested it.
I have huge hands. I have very big hands for a short woman. But it's still, it should fill your face. So you don't want the hands too small. You want the hands about this big. Yeah, about that size. And then the thumb comes out from here, just like our tutorial we did. And then divide. Then you have all of these fingers. That's it. Some people make teeny weeny hands, or you look at a drawing and the hands are too big and it's disturbing. Sometimes we need to make our viewer very comfortable. Okay, here's another way of looking at this. Yet another way. So we can start. Hold on. Wait. Come back. Here we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. So let's start with the head. This is arbitrary. It's however big you want to make the head. But it's pretty much elliptical. And this is one head. From here to here. Then we're going to take this half measurement and put a square or a trapezoid. Okay. That's about 1/2 of a head. 1/2.
Okay.
Okay, here comes an interesting measurement. Interesting to me. Most women are 2 heads this way. So if I put a line, you can just go ahead and put a line right down. Makes life easier. So a woman is going to be 1, 2 heads wide this way. Remember, these are generalizations and approximations.
Niin, eli nämä on yleismalleja. Elikkä se on,
Okay, a man is going to be 2 heads this way. So this is...
the women is
this
horizontal.
Way. Mm-hmm.
Okei, eli naisen leveys on horisontaalisesti tuo pituus.
And then men will be the vertical. So men are going to be that wide.
Pysty. Miehet on pysty.
And you can see right away there's a huge difference. Then we approximately 1 head and overlap a little bit with another head high, but this is a circle. This is the diaphragm of the body. The rib cage, the sternum is here, and the ribs are going this way. So that's what that's all about. 1 head, another head. Overlap. You have to look at the person to see if they have a long body or a short body. One and a half heads here. This is obviously a very masculine body. Very muscular. 1.5. 1.5. One head, 1 head, and the hand. The hand should reach about mid-thigh. The elbow should be about waist high.
Mä ajattelin, että mulla on liian pitkät kädet tossa. Okay, so this is 1.5, and then I added 1.5, and this
1. This is 1/2.
Yeah,
the neck is 1/2.
Yeah.
From here to here is 1 head.
Oh, 1 head.
Mm-hmm. From here to here is 1 head, and overlap. We like to overlap just a little bit, and I'll show you why. So they're not separate. They're sort of scrunched together a little bit.
Ne on vähän päällekkäin. Eli jos on yksi pääkohta.
And then this is one head. 1, 2, 3, 1/2, and 1.
Eli siinä on 3 päätä. 3 päätä tuossa torsossa. Eli tulee tuohon haarojen 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Haarojen kohtaan.
I guess you could say this is of course, it's an idealized form. Yes. And it's okay, let's see. Where are you? Let's see. I'm looking. I wish I could touch your. There we go. There we go. You got it. You got it. And don't be afraid to overlap. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Your person is a little bit skinny. Bring
Yeah.
bring it out to the here, to the side of the circle. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Eat.
Eat
something.
skeleton, eat. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Mm-hmm. Make that bigger. Make it a little bigger, the circle for the shoulder. There you go.
And the hand comes around.
That's the
here.
elbow. The elbow is
Yeah, the elbow. Eli kyynärpää. Tulee tuohon.
I can't help but be impressed with your English, Alpo.
Oh.
When did you start speaking English?
I studied in school when I was a child, but I haven't been using English for a long time, except talking with you.
Because it just blows my mind. You understand. I'm guessing you understand like 90% of what I say, because
Yeah.
if I use idioms or made up words, how would you know what I'm saying? You know, I like yumptious means yummy and delicious. It's a made up word, yumptious. It's not in the dictionary, you know.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
and Rasman is saying we don't dub TV shows at all in Finland. So that helps also when you hear the English.
My
England
gosh.
English.
Oh, I have to find more Finnish programs just to listen to it. Okay, now do you see? Okay, look at your first drawing. Wait, I'm on the other side of you. Look at your first drawing, and here on this part, you bring the legs up to the bottom of the torso. There we go. Okay.
I tried to cheat.
It would be very uncomfortable for that person to try to walk. In fact, I don't know how they do it. Okay, go ahead and drop in the legs. Let's finish, and because I want to have some fun with this. We're going to do some great drawings today. Mm-hmm. Be loose.
This
Relax.
is one and a half.
Okay.
So
Let's start at the top. Let's start at the top together. One head. Yeah. Okay, from here to here, one head.
Yeah.
Neck, half a head.
Hmm.
One head. It's
Oh,
overlapping a little bit. So there's another head. Mm-hmm.
One.
Yeah.
One.
Okay. From here, that'd be about your belly button to the bottom of the torso. Is approximately one head. It's still one head. So 1, 2, 3. We're at 4 and a half. Now, end the torso. Start the upper leg, the thigh, and then this is 1.5.
Yeah.
The hand will hit relaxed, it hits right about here, right about mid-thigh. So the hand naturally curls. Your hand doesn't go like that. So when it's in a natural form, it will curve a little bit and it should hit right about mid-thigh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And don't be afraid to put in the knees. The knees help us forgive any oddities in the measurement. So put those knees, put those circles in. They're really important to see. Same with the ankles. Mm-hmm. A little bit longer here on yours. Yours is still only about a head. It needs to go longer from here to here.
The bottom size.
Okay. Uh-huh. Much better. Even longer. A little bit longer. Down, 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 down. Yes.
I don't want to.
I love that. I don't want to. but the poor guy is going to take forever to get anywhere. And then add the feet. Okay, now let's say we want to turn the foot out. So if we want to turn the foot out, here's the leg, the calf. The muscles make this bulge and make this flatter. Then we come to our ankle. This is the bigger bone, the outside, and smaller bone here. Now, if I want to turn it, this is going to be a little more generous. This will flatten out a little bit. And then this simply moves to the side. So we're going to show a little bit of a turnout. So obviously we're going to have an ankle bone sticking out there. And then if I really want to turn it sideways, it's going to be the shin and the calf. Here, the ankle is still in existence here. Because the muscle actually sort of looks like that. Then we have another triangle, but it's elongated. It's I believe, an isosceles triangle. This is the arch of the foot. So circle, circle. It's the ball of the foot. And then the toes. Okay, so that's just how to draw a foot in how it's moving. Wait, I can't do it. There, it's going doot doot doot, right? So looking at us, 3/4 view profile. So this is the technical portion of our show. All the nuts and bolts of how things work. You are making me healthier because I get up and I do more stretches now.
Oh.
So, yes. It's like I have to move.
Okay, so let's just add
Excuse me.
female. Male.
Okay. You ready? You ready to?
Sitten kun mä ymmärrän vielä.
Okay,
Okay,
let's have
yeah.
let's have some fun with this. Make sure you number your number your pages, everybody. And today is, can you believe it's the 21st already? Ah! I'm horrified. Ah. Okay, page 1. Now, whoop. I have one of, let's get a different focus animal out today. Who shall we have? We had the fox. This is the very first dragon, baby dragon I drew. And then I went back and I colored it in. So we use baby dragon today.
I never actually drawn a baby dragon. I just made a few dragons.
I love dragons. I adore dragons. We'll do a whole thing on dragons later. We can even do 2 days of dragons.
Okay.
I adore dragons.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So what I want us to see in acknowledgement of all of these things that we've done, okay? So if I simply put a line, this, I'm going to go fast, so just watch first.
Okay.
And then we can do this together. So if this is the top of the head, this is the bottom of the head, this is the neck, diaphragm. Okay, this is really what's going on here. And so I'm just going to relax, and I'm going to do this quickly because I want us to just enjoy this. And all of this is habit. Now I can make these legs longer. I can make these legs shorter. Okay, relax, relax, relax. Okay, I would like you to translate something for me.
Okay.
Okay, we all have a natural sense of proportion.
Elikkä meillä on luontainen tapa löytää mittasuhteet.
Yeah, this is not to diminish anybody with any disabilities or abnormalities, but as humans, we understand beauty and we understand proportion. So the demonstration I do for kids is, if you saw a person that looked like this, would you think this was normal? And of course everybody goes, no, that's not normal. So paying attention to our natural ability to see beauty and see proportion, think about that when you draw people. There.
Niin, elikkä joo. Eli me luonnostaan löydetään noi mittasuhteet, ne tulee meiltä itsestä, ja sitten jos me tehdään muuta, niin se näyttää heti erilaiselta. Jotain sellaista. Mutta ei kaikki puhu englantia.
And beauty changes with society. So I think it's really important for us to pay attention to what we as individuals think is beautiful and enjoy that. Okay, so now we're going to pay attention to this. And if I do this, for balance, the human body always compensates. Let me get my color pencil. That'll help a little bit. I'll be right back.
Eihän noita viivoja siis loppujen lopuksi sitten tarvii, kun me harjoitellaan tavallaan nämä mittasuhteet esim. Kasvoissa tai vartalossa, niin eihän näitä sitten enää tarvitse piirtää, kun se tulee automaattisesti sen jälkeen. Et jos sä oot piirtänyt paljon kasvoja, niin sul saattaa jo tulla ihan automaattisesti se
The proportions don't change. What changes is our perspective. So we'll be moving the body around, but I just want you to see that this can't get larger or smaller. Our body we expand when we breathe, but that's about it. Okay, my arm isn't suddenly going to be 8 inches longer. It's impossible.
Niin, eli mittasuhteet pysyis aina samana. Käsi ei yhtäkkiä kasva moninkertaiseksi.
Relax, Al. Relax. Relax. You're getting a little tight. I can feel it. You're a little tight.
Really? I'm just wondering the proportions.
No. You will naturally feel the proportions. Like you will make a lot of lines. This is one of the things that I encourage people to do. Make a lot of lines. And then the hips. Now, see, we're really mechanical here. Now we're going to get into what we call gesture drawing. We're moving from the technical to Tina, spell it correctly. Yeah. I'm using a different part of my brain to spell. Gesture drawing. So I can fill in with a lot of lines. Then the hip moves up a little bit to accommodate for the thigh. Divide the torso at the base in half. And then we can use foreshortening. We've done foreshortening now. We've covered that in our first lesson. We had foreshortening. So this leg doesn't disappear into the body or the knee. It just goes further back. Mm-hmm. And then we can get smaller. So we just, now it comes to observing people, just watching people walking around. You can change the body into like a rectangular shape instead of having the waist come in. And right now, baggy clothes are necessary for us to keep warm. Lots of sweaters. And hats, coats, carrying groceries or whatever. And suddenly we're drawing people. One leg in front, make this leg a little bit longer. Make this one shorter. And the person, because of perspective, we know that this person is walking forward. I don't have, let me see if I can bring up some pictures of some skiers. Oh, let's see.
It's almost like a societal culture.
I really miss sports magazines because those are so much fun to draw off of. No. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. That's almost what we've done here.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, why does this look so much longer? If you take his head and you put it here and here, it fits. But his shoulder has raised, and that's why this looks so much longer. We take this proportion, and then why does his neck look this long? Well, his neck actually is only that long. It's the back of the neck. So we were drawing the front of the neck. If we stop here, we've got 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, spine. So we've got 1, 2, 3. He's not very tall either. His head is rather large. 1.5 heads. This can be 2 heads, but I think it's still 1.5. And there we go. I looked up photographs. Woo! Look at that guy. One head here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is okay. But we can make up our own. So if we look at what I was talking about. Let's bring that one up. Okay. This hip is actually higher than this one. She's compensating with a triangular pose. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's say we're going to draw this. We don't have to, but I just want you to analyze it. Look at the head. Again, 1 head, half. 1 head, 2 heads, 3 heads. Foreshortening is going on here. This looks approximately, if we go from the knee, let's put a circle in here. That's 1 head. She's almost 2 heads. This is also a photograph, which is really going to make anything closer to us much larger. And then anything back here is moving very far away. Look how skinny her arm looks because of foreshortening. So this looks very skinny. This looks very big. And when you work off of a photograph, you have to compensate for that. So this would probably be a little bigger. Okay. But there it is. The face, the size of the face, size of the hand. Wow, this is a cool pose. I like women warriors. Wow, Alpo, what do you think? What do you think of your drawings?
Yeah, I begin to understand the proportions.
Okay, so the main thing I want everybody to do is to relax. So you can start from the middle, go out this way, trapezoid. This takes practice, takes a little bit of practice. Divide the pelvic, the torso, the bottom of the torso. Then bring this up if you want the leg to go out this way. Legs coming down this way. We have the measurement right here. We have the measurement. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. 1/2. Let's say someone's climbing. Well, then their body's probably going to be twisted a little bit. Put in the shoulder. It's really important to put in the shoulder joints, because if you put in the shoulder joints, then you can create the movement. There it is. Elbow, elbow. Coming up to the hands.
So, okay, so if I wanna...
Relax. Uh-huh.
If I wanna do a high kick.
Uh-huh. So if you want to do you want a leg kicking?
Yeah.
Okay. That's no problem. All you have to do is figure out where that trapezoid is for the hips, and then you figure out the rotation. That looks pretty good. Because right now we're going for form, yes? The whole form. If you really want to get into it properly, we have to look at drawing skeletons and then drawing muscles. Thank goodness we don't have to dig up bodies to do that anymore. Is that too morbid?
Eikö siis
Keep seeing that I have more room than I think I have. Ah, good. You're relaxing. Do you see the difference in your drawings? If you relax, the bodies become fuller.
Yeah, I have a tendency, what I make, I try to make everything like perfect art or something like that.
That comes later. It comes later. This is playtime. To me, this is so much fun. And let's say we want to make someone sitting. Start with their butt.
Because I refuse to do the art my whole life, and when I was 35 I started the art, and then I said to myself, you have your whole lifetime to practice. Now you're doing it like straight away with the ink. And I denied the practice part of myself. So it's fun to get back. Okay, I can practice.
Yes. Practice is, to me, now looking back on it, practice is like breathing. It's just part of the whole thing. And breathing is good.
Yeah.
Breathing is fun. It's not fun when we can't breathe. And the same with practice. It's okay, because I've been teaching for so many years. I'm a student in a studio, my ceramic studio, and I love it. I love not having to worry about anything. I clean up after myself and I get to go home. I don't have to worry about everybody's progress. And so drawing like this, to me, is so relaxing. And of course we learn technical spherical proportions. Everything, oh, very tight. And these are the fun, to me, the fun things to do. So we can even start with the head, and I like to start with a skull like this, and then the shoulders, the diaphragm, the spine, the hips, the pelvic bone, upper leg, your shin. You actually have two bones down here. It's rather, the whole thing is fascinating. You have one bone here, two bones here, radius and ulna. We're not going to get into all of that. And then so that's what's going on. Okay. Let's say we're sitting on something. This he's waiting for something. Something's coming down at him. Whee! A flaming something. I gotta catch it. Now, if I make this smaller, this is this length. If I make it a little shorter, and if I make this hand ever so much smaller, we have a little bit of perspective going on. Our vanishing point is there. We studied that already. Okay, so I can make this leg a little bit shorter, and then I can actually add some perspective here.
Eli kauempana olevat asiat on taas pienempänä.
And that gives a little more dimension to our figure. So our figure and I don't know what's falling, so he's just going to catch something. I don't know what he's going to catch. But here's one knee, here's the other knee, and we've got our perspective happening. Okay, so when someone asks me to design like something, a dress or a book cover or a painting, I'm actually thinking like this before I'm thinking like this. This is in the back of my mind. So if we're going to do Like, let's say we want to do some fashion. So I can set up her skull. It's going to be female. And then I have to think about what pose is going to work for, depending on what it is that I want. I have to take into consideration sternum, spine, shoulders, collarbone, ribs, pelvis, and that this is always in the back of my mind. Oh, got to sharpen my pencil there. Where's my, come on, where are you? There they are. Okay, now the head to me is much smaller than the original skeleton I put up. So I have to take that and move it a little bit, quite a bit actually. The most embarrassing class that I have to teach teenagers, it's teenage boys especially, is where nipples go, where breasts are. Oh, it's, and I'm going, look, just pretend she's a flower pot, okay? And I try to take the sexuality out of it. It's very difficult and very funny. Because they're quite serious about drawing, but they're young.
Imagination goes wild.
Yeah, well, they usually turn bright red and can't look at me. Oh. And we've done a lot of this stuff already in our first few lessons on how to make zigzag folds and whatnot.
What if
Mm-hmm.
what if I wanna make this a really obese person?
Ah, okay. Now, this is fun. This is actually a lot of fun. Okay. Can I flip this over? Where am I? Okay, that was 3. This is 4. Okay. A fat person has the same skeleton. They have the same proportions. So, let's figure out how tall this person is by measuring out one head, one half head, 1, 2, 3, approximately just so we know where the skeleton is.
Yeah.
Now, the most interesting thing to me about medicine is a lot of the x-rays that they have shown of obese people and a normal sized person. And they have MRIs, magnetic imaging, MRI, magnetic, something imaging. And they have been able to do like cross sections of obese people as opposed to average sized people. So now this is a lot of genetics that come into play. Some people have small heads even though they're obese, and they don't carry a lot of fat around their face, but it might accumulate under the chin. So here's our basic person that we can see. We know that they have muscles, but what happens is the fat on men, on women, it's usually around the hips. On men, it's around the belly. So this is going to get much bigger. And if it's someone older, the muscles are losing their elasticity and their strength. Everything's going to get baggier and saggier. Okay, so right away, these thighs are going to be quite heavy. These arms, but before we make the arms, we're going to see that even around the chest, there's a lot of extra tissue. Then the arm is actually going to push out a little bit more in our drawing because they can't put their arms down by their sides. You're going to see fat here on the joints, on the shoulders, and this fat tissue is going to push the arm away from the body. So the bone is still there. Of course, the bone is still there. Now, here's the chin. So the fat is going to accumulate around the neck. It's going to get lumpier here. So the neck gets thicker. The shoulders get thicker. The arms. But everything is still in place, right?
Yeah.
The bones haven't changed. Then if you really want to, there are not a lot of fat deposits on the face, but the neck and the jowl, they can get really jowly, and then their cheeks will start filling out. In some cases with fat faces, like fat does accumulate all over the face. It's not all that common. It's usually down here. So that you won't be able to see the collarbone anymore. With men, they end up having pendulous breasts. Like this starts putting on And for modesty's sake, we're going to put some shorts on him. It's more than any of us wants to see right now. Then you can even, unfortunately, oh, this is so painful. Fat folds will flop over the knees. So suddenly they have no knees. Of course, they're there, but you just can't see them. Now, because it's a health issue, actually, I want to put his knees a little higher because his head's kind of small. And we'll put his belly button here. I'm going to make his head bigger. See, everything's looking kind of in proportion, but his head's too small. Make the head bigger. I jokingly, when I'm teaching a class, especially of women, I go, okay, we're goddesses. We're creating universes on our paper. So we're gods and goddesses creating images. Now, feet will accumulate fat. If this person lost a bunch of weight, their shoes wouldn't fit anymore. And it would accumulate here. Definitely accumulate here. And there can be edema, which is a pooling of body fluids. Their wrists gain weight. Hands can get fat here. They can. And again, it depends on the individual. It depends on their genetic what? Their genetics, period. Now, I'm going to use a little foreshortening here. So the forearm, and the hand, and he's going to be working out, so he's got a dumbbell in his hand.
I missed one question. I just
Yes.
saw it. There's a question. Can you ask any tips how to draw a mouth?
Oh, loads. Okay. Yes. Have we had enough of fat people?
I still wanna turn this more fatter, but I do it the other side.
Okay. Here's some shading. We can poor guy.
I'm gonna feed him. Oh.
Does he look fat? There you go.
Yeah.
Al, look at your first drawings and look at the last drawings that you've done, the kicking ones down at the bottom. Wow. Look how much more fluid and relaxed they are. They're really nice. I like those. I like those.
Okay, thank you.
You're fleshing things out. Okay. Let's leave our fat person to his page. Okay, 3, 4. He's number 5. Wait. Before we do faces, let's come over here. Let's just extend these lines. His neck could even disappear. So if we do that, I'll give him a little bit of a neck. And man boobs. You know, he will have man boobs. Depending how young he is, if he's young, his stomach will be up. If he's getting older, his stomach is going to droop and come down, what they call as an apron.
Low-hanging beer belly.
Yes. It's just going to cover up a whole lot of stuff. The back will also put on quite a bit of fat. In extreme cases, it goes over the back. But, you know, usually it's the pant. That's how you get a plumber's crack. You know, the pants can't stay up. They just keep dropping down. And they bend over and you see way too much. So, and balance. We want balance. So the head has to be in the right place. I think mine is too far forward. So just move it. Don't panic, anybody. Just move stuff. Just keep drawing lines until you go, oh yeah, that works. If it doesn't work, just keep drawing.
Just keep drawing and moving so the drawing gets thin.
Okay. I hope this helped. Did it answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just interested, like really big, like twice or third time bigger. But I'm gonna do it.
If you go to let's see, I'm trying to think. It was for the 7 dwarves, Snow White. This was really interesting. So Snow White and the 7 dwarves, and that was for Disney. Disney Studios. There is slow motion photography or filming of a big fat man, and that is how they, when the dwarves are dancing, how they had to study how fat moved.
Okay.
And there is a wonderful clip. It's black and white, and they have, I think they have the grid lines even, and he's jumping up and down. He's one of the, I don't think he was one of the illustrators, but he was one of the people working in the studio. And they, it's kind of difficult to approach someone and say, can we please film you because you're fat? But they did. And fat lifts and sinks. So if you look at the movie, they are moving perfectly. The clothes and the adipose tissue on the body. Very interesting. Okay,
interesting
mouths.
study.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Okay, mouths. Mouths are generally an ellipse. Here we go, back with the ellipse.
Pelkkä suu, ellipsi.
Okay. We do not divide it in half. No, we move up just a little bit. Okay, so it's more than a third. It's and I'll tell you why. Is because your lower lip is usually thicker than the upper lip. Usually, not always, but approximately like this. For this example.
Keskiviiva yläpuolella. Alahuuli on paksumpi.
This lower lip it's too thin. It's too thin. So we want to move it up a little bit. Okay. You can have a separation there. Okay, here we go. Half any lips. Then we're going to come to this point. But it's a curve.
Puolikas ellipsi tuohon noin.
This is called a Cupid's bow. From, I don't know, do you have Cupid in Finland? Greek mythology? And
yeah, I don't know what it's called.
But
I can't remember.
He shoots
but yeah,
arrows.
Love arrow.
Yes. So that's why it's called a Cupid's bow.
Okay. Mikä se on suomeksi? Se pikku veijari, mikä laittaa ihmiset rakastua toisiinsa näissä vanhoissa tarinoissa.
Okay, then we come up here. This is, it's almost parallel, but a little bit less. Then curve down. It's a curve. It's not a straight line. Curve.
Eli ei ole suora viiva toi.
Okay, how are we doing? All right. Come in a little bit. Okay, we want to come in a little bit.
Out and downwards. Amor, Cupido.
And then this can...
Amorinkaari. Okay. So it's the Cupid is like a amor. Amore.
Amore. That sounds Italian.
Yeah, isn't it love, amor?
Oh, it's Latin then, I guess, huh? Okay, so now shading. It goes up this way, then out this way, out this way. You can put a slight curve. This is for shading. Okay, these are straight lines. These are straighter lines. Slightly curved, but pretty straight, as opposed to this. This goes, remember our sphere. And we use them for eyelashes. We're using them here. So this is very round. Curved lines. We need curved lines to make things look round. Then as we come here, it's straight. Curve, 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 curve.
Keskellä suorat viivat.
Then we can do some shading. Curve, shading, curved lines. If you use straight lines, it will go flat.
Eli kaarevia viivoja. Muuten tulee
Okay, we want that nice curve here at the opening. You can leave the mouth open a little bit here. Come in a little bit. This is very simplified so you can see it. Now for very full lips, because every ethnicity has a recognizable mouth. So if you're going to do very full lips, this is just like, the generalized ellipse. It might be better to start up here. We can start here. Very full. Very rounded. Okay, let's say they're very full lips. This is going to curve. These are straight. This is more Caucasian. This is more Negroid.
Okei, eli kalempi on tummaihoinen ja ylempi on vaaleampi. Täyteläisemmät huulet.
So again, line is very important. And of course, curved lines are generally more sensual.
Kaarevat on sensuaalisempia.
I mean, Rubens, if you're familiar with the artist Rubens, his women were nothing but curves.
I'm familiar with wait a second. Why my head is getting just at Donald Trump, but not that cast. The comic book who exaggerate everything.
Well, there's R. Crumb, but that's like from the
Crump, yeah.
Crumb. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite when I was a kid.
That's amazing.
He made those distorted.
Yes.
People.
His women always had he loved big butts, and his ideal woman was very voluptuous.
Yeah. I loved his drawings when I was a child. He was
amazing.
Inspiring me.
It's amazing you were even allowed to see those. Fritz the cat. Yeah. So again, of course, we must look at an actual face that we're trying to draw. Okay, now make sure that this opening, let me see. make sure that this goes over this and leave enough space. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then have this come in underneath. So this is over and this is under that.
Eli ylähuuli on tuon alemman päällä.
Mm-hmm. Make sure this, make this go underneath. I'm over exaggerating, but it does. This goes over. And then this needs to go under.
Okay, what if I wanna go darker and leave the highlights?
Okay, here we go. For that, I'm going to shift pencil, so I am going to get darker. Oh, this is my lovely 2. What have I got here? Let's go with a 2B. Okay. Pulling in light here. Remember, just for instructional purposes, rather than switching everything on you, I almost always bring it in from the upper left. The light source is from the upper left.
Yep. Eli tuolla. Sunshine lollipops.
You know that song? Oh my gosh. That's
little more to the center. Yeah, no.
I'm drawing very quickly for time. Everybody, relax. Take more time. Don't try to draw as fast as I do.
Eli ihan rauhassa kannattaa.
Okay, here we go. Here comes the big trick. Ta-da! There it is. Of course, the more contrast I put in, the more, to me, the more interesting it becomes. That's personal. Now, look at the side of the lip. So this is what we're looking at. This is the upper lip. There's an actual little edge here. It's fascinating. This comes in, but this is really fairly straight. This is going to be much more pronounced, and it's actually going to roll under. It's going to roll under. Okay, so we have that highlight. We have this highlight. What?
This one. It's just looking like something else. I don't
Okay,
know.
profile. Okay. I'm going to move up here. Remember, our eye is a triangle in profile.
Yeah.
Okay, simplified. Then remember, there's an eyelid, lower lid, the eye bulges a little bit, eyelashes. Let's go to the lip now. Triangle. You can even divide it this way. Oops, my mistake. Nope. Bring it up a little bit and stop. This can come this way and this goes this way. That's very simplified. This usually is out further, and then this is usually back. Not always.
Eli ylähuuli on joskus edempänä kuin tuo alahuuli.
It's very simplified. Oh, that's better, isn't it?
Yeah,
Does that
yeah.
feels better?
Yeah.
Good. Then if you want to, you can curve it a little bit. So I love looking at all different ethnicities. It's easiest to do our own ethnicity, of course, because it's the people we're surrounded by all the time. If you lived in China, even if you were you and you saw Chinese faces all the time, it would be much easier to draw Chinese faces. And I think that's the beauty. I love all the differences in ethnicities.
Yeah, I've never studied the differences between different...
Oh, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. I think, let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. Shall we do a stream tomorrow?
Yeah, it's okay for me.
Okay. We'll see what the mood takes, but I can work on different ethnicities if you want. That's a possibility. Wow, Alpo, that is a beautiful mouth.
So what about this upper lip?
Upper lip?
Considering the light.
It's mainly in shadow. Don't curve this too much unless you're doing black people's lips. Okay? Yeah, you can make this, you can divide it and say that, let me come down here. If you divide it and the light's coming from here, yes, this is going to be darker. This is going to be in shadow. But this is still going to be in shadow because of the overhang of the lip. This is going to be the darkest part here. It's going to come out, straighten up. This will curve. Your lightest part is going to be here, not here. And then if you want to do teeth, oh, this is really amazing when you do teeth. With teeth, you don't want to make a straight line. You want to put in a suggestion. And This is going to be shadow to lighter. Shadow because it's hidden in the mouth, and then the teeth are showing. Be very careful putting too many lines. Okay? You just want a suggestion of the teeth.
Yeah, I did. I've drawn 2 pencil drawing of mouth, and the first one I did the teeth way too small, and they look like a squirrel. It doesn't work. And when I noticed I had to do another one with bigger teeth, so it looks more natural. Somehow I didn't know what I was doing at the first time.
Well, teeth are pretty big. I mean, we have an ideal perception, and it's based on, let's see, wait, I'm trying to think which notebook I have it in. I can't bring that up right now, but let's see. Hold on. It's called the golden ratio. And, that is not what I want, no. Let's just go back to the measurement. The golden ratio is 1.61803399. The easiest way I can explain it is, if this is 1, the next tooth should be 6, like
6.1.
Yeah.
No, 1.6.
1.6. Or 1, this is 1.6 of this. So minus, and that's
we need math to draw.
It is, but the easiest way to explain it here is, this is the golden ratio in action.
Yeah.
It's proportionate, okay? This to this, this to this, this to this. And I will do a lecture on it. My brain is not geared to do that this morning. Okay, that's like another 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so on yours up here, shade this in a wee bit more, right here. Shade this more. This is too light. This is fine. Don't touch this. It's up here. Shade this in a little bit more. Yeah.
So I want to leave a little bit light there.
Okay. Good. That's good. Now, let's talk about a little bit about shading while we're at it. And I'm going to use these two parallel lines, vertical lines, and then I'm going to, we've done this many times now. I don't care if you move it or whatever, but this is what's going to happen. Take a look. Just watch this. Relax and watch this, everybody. Okay, what's going on here? What is going on here? What is happening is this is farthest away from us. So this can be darkest. Our light source is coming from here. It's the light is just hitting right there. If I choose to clean this up, okay, that's pretty much this. This is what's happening on the teeth. The teeth, it's dark here because it's farthest away from us. Also, it's hidden. And then as it comes towards the light, of course, it gets lighter.
Yeah, Katja is saying 10%, 30%, 60%.
Mm-hmm.
I think she means shading.
Okay, that's what's happening here. The light is here, though, not here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how we create the illusion. Remember, everything is an illusion in drawing. We're making you believe something that doesn't exist. This is not these aren't lips. These are drawings of lips.
Suddenly my lips start talking.
Look at that. Yes. And again, I'm repeating myself. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look at your lips. What do your lips do? It's fun to work with a flashlight. They call them torches here. We call them flashlights in America. What do you call them?
Taskulampu.
Taskulampu.
Oh, it's a pocket light.
Pocket light. I like that.
Taskulampu.
So cute. And look in the mirror. Put the light on your mouth, and focused on your mouth, and then move the light from left to right, and see what the light does.
Eli taskulampulla voi katsoa itseään peilistä tai katsoa ja siirtää sitä valon suuntaan ja katsoa, että miten se valo taittuu esimerkiksi huulissa. I did today because even though you taught me how to make the Saturn rings, I forgot it, and I had to take this tape. Hey, I can just watch like this. When I turn this, is it where's the thick part? And okay, it's in the
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
And this is thin.
Here, I have a thicker one.
Yeah.
It's our pizza too. It's all the cylinders, right? All the cylinders. Yeah. As soon as we do that, even a little bit here, we can see how much thinner this is, and this is much thicker. So it's the same thing. Everything is related. This is the exciting part about drawing. After a while, you go, oh, yeah, I can see everything's related. So here we go. It's thin here. It's wide here. Yeah. It's wide here. Just like you said.
I can see everything clearer now. Clearer.
Oh, look. Okay, now look at the gradient on mine. Look at the gradient. Dark to light.
Yeah.
Okay. Now everybody can draw that. They know how. It's just make sure that you use curved lines when you draw, when you shade, okay? Because it's a curve. And this tells you exactly what stroke to make. It's a curved stroke. And you'll get this beautiful shadow.
Eli muodonmukaisesti, kun varjostetaan, niin
And then look here. What I just drew. Let's see if I can get the lamp. Let me. Oh, the lamp base is a little. Okay. You see the highlight? Then it gets darker.
Yeah.
This is the farthest away from the light. This is the closest to the light. And even this is lighter than this because of the curve. Okay. Let me try to get my lamp over a little bit more. Oh, that's as far as it'll go. It's all wound around the table. Okay, there we go. Highlight.
A little more to the center.
Mm-hmm.
A little more to the left. Yeah, now.
Yeah. Okay. Very dark. Medium, medium light, light. It's all there. It's all there. Have some fun. Play with. One of the things that I found very useful when I was learning how to draw a million years ago, my instructor had like a cube and a ball, a sphere, and a pyramid, and they were all sprayed absolutely white, not shiny white, flat white. And we were expected to do perfect drawings. And I loved it because we were working with precision and what was really in front of us. What did we really see? Invaluable. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, I have to leave you now. It's time for me to go. I hope this was a useful lesson today. Let's do a quick review of what we did today.
Yes,
Okay.
a lot of information.
A lot of information. I think 2 hours is plenty of information. Do your warm-ups. Understand that this is the basis to create anything we want. So do your warm-ups in your straight line. Then we worked on proportions. Okay, practice the proportions. Once you feel very comfortable with this, and copy this. Go ahead and copy this. This is what I did this for. Okay. Then let's see. Then we started movement of the figures. A little too bright there. Okay. Then try to find some skeletons, photos of skeletons in movement. Draw skeletons. Then all of a sudden you're going to see, oh, yeah, that's how it works.
Elikkä luuronkotreeni.
And then our chubby man. And here we are at number 6. We will work on the golden ratio, but this is like, it's really mechanical. And right now I want everybody to just feel and enjoy drawing. Don't go, I have to be perfect. No. Let's have some fun. Have some fun.
Pidetään hauskaa ja opitaan siinä samalla rennolla tyylillä.
And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what is going to happen tomorrow. I have to look over my notes to see if I have missed anything that
Do we go more into the shading part or?
If you want to, yes, we can.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we can.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Right.
My love to everybody. Love to you, Al. See you.
You too. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Eli huomenna jatketaan. Moikka.